Imagine a device that doesn't simply freeze a moment in time, but truly understands the light, the mood, and the narrative you're trying to capture. A tool that sheds a feeling of being cold technology and embraces a role of your most trusted creative collaborator. Today, we're pulling back the curtain on a game changer that has been generating significant buzz in the global imaging community, a machine engineered not just to meet expectations, but to absolutely demolish them, the asterisk Nikon Z73. And trust me when I say, whether you're a devoted photographer, a dynamic filmmaker, a curious tech aficionado, or just someone who appreciates the elegance of world-class design, you need to stay tuned, because the insights we're about to share might fundamentally reshape your perception of what a mirrorless camera can achieve. Before we even dive into the thrilling capabilities of the Z73, let's take a moment to acknowledge the legacy. For generations, Nikon has meticulously cultivated a reputation for delivering image quality that isn't just technically superb, but deeply resonant and emotional. Their celebrated color science, the profound dynamic range, their unwavering commitment to legendary craftsmanship. These elements aren't accidents. They're the bedrock of a guiding philosophy. A camera must inspire you. With the Z73, they have amplified that philosophy to a powerful new level. Now, picture the moment you unbox this camera. The immediate sensation isn't about the menu system or the technical jargon. It's the undeniable feeling that this device is poised for action, ready for any challenge you throw at it. It's ready to follow you up rugged mountain trails, into the high-stakes environment of a professional studio, or through the cinematic glow of a city street at midnight. It's ready for the boldest visions, the most demanding shoots, and the achievements you haven't even begun to dream of. That palpable energy is the essence of the Z73, and it's the perfect starting point for our deep dive. Subscribe for more informative videos, as I work hard to gather useful information for you. In return, you just hit the bell icon button. Let's begin at the very core, the image sensor. The Nikon Z73 is built around a high-resolution, full-frame sensor that is designed to elevate detail and texture to an almost unbelievable degree. The resulting image quality is so pure, so incredibly sharp, and so rich in subtle tonality that it practically compels the viewer to step into frame. Whether your focus is on capturing sweeping landscapes bathed in ethereal golden hour light, creating intimate portraits that reveal the deep complexity of human expression, or tackling commercial assignments where absolute precision is non-negotiable, the Z73 delivers without compromise. The detail isn't just present, it's truly tactile. And the true magic comes in the dynamic range, which operates as your quiet but indispensable superpower. You gain the freedom to confidently shoot into high-contrast scenarios, brilliant backlighting, cavernous shadows, or dramatically unpredictable environments, and still effortlessly preserve the critical data across the entire exposure spectrum. Highlights retain their stunning gradation, shadows keep their captivating depth, and as a creative professional, this profound freedom instills a new kind of confidence. You no longer merely manage challenging light. You actively seek it out. Moving on, we must address the cornerstone of any modern creative tool, autofocus. Let's be honest, AF performance is often the single factor that determines whether a shoot is a fluid success or a frustrating ordeal. The Z73 introduces an AF system with an accuracy that feels almost intuitive. Yes, it features the industry standard face and eye detection, but that's merely the starting point. What truly distinguishes this camera is the almost organic intelligence with which it tenaciously locks onto a moving subject, flawlessly tracks complex motion, and seamlessly adapts to real-world chaos. It remains calm under pressure, never hunts erratically, and never hesitates when you need it most. Whether you're documenting the spontaneous movement of children in a park, tracking fast-paced wildlife, or capturing performers under the chaotic, ever-shifting light of a stage show, the Z73 locks in and holds the line. When your camera truly comprehends your intention, the creative process becomes a purer, unhindered flow. Speaking of unhindered flow, let's turn our attention to low-light performance. Exceptional content doesn't wait for ideal lighting conditions. Sometimes inspiration strikes at dusk, in moody, dimly lit interior spaces, or under the vibrant, dramatic glow of midnight neon. In those crucial moments, having a camera you can rely on feels nothing short of miraculous. The Z73 absolutely excels in low light. Its remarkably clean ISO performance, dramatically reduced noise profile, and signature Nikon color accuracy ensure you can push your visual boundaries without fear of degradation. Even in deep darkness, critical details remain strong, tones maintain their natural beauty, and your footage retains a beautiful cinematic quality. You don't have to sacrifice the mood. You get to fully embrace it. But the real excitement begins when we talk about video capabilities. The Nikon Z73 is far more than just a powerful stills camera. It is a dedicated, video-centric workhorse that demands serious consideration. It offers high-resolution recording, breathtaking clarity, superb color fidelity, and the kind of flexibility in post-production that professionals crave. Whether you're shooting a high-end cinematic short, crafting engaging YouTube content, producing a polished travel vlog, delivering premium product videos, or undertaking documentary and client work, the Z73 provides the essential headroom for you to expand, to innovate, and to forge your unique visual language. And for those of you who consider color grading a form of creative alchemy, the Z73 produces files that feel specifically engineered for artistic manipulation. Skin tones are rendered naturally and beautifully. Skies possess dramatic depth. Greens maintain an organic quality. And overall consistency is flawless. Whether you prefer using a quick LUT, shooting in a log profile, or meticulously dialing every parameter manually, the Z73 provides a rich, responsive canvas. Now, let's address image stabilization, because nothing deflates a brilliant idea faster than distractingly shaky footage. Nikon's embodied stabilization system on the Z73 is elegantly smooth, intuitively effective, and rock-solidly dependable. Handheld shots suddenly acquire cinematic fluidity. Walking sequences remain effortlessly stable, and complex pans feel perfectly controlled. For content creators who are constantly on the move, travel light, or prefer a minimal rig setup, this stabilization becomes an indispensable asset. It grants you true creative liberation. Freedom from cumbersome tripods, freedom from bulky external gimbals, and the freedom to keep your vision spontaneous and authentic. We transition now to a factor that is frequently overlooked but profoundly impacts productivity: ergonomics. You could possess the world's most powerful camera, but if it feels awkward or unbalanced in your hands, every single shot becomes a struggle. Nikon has always prioritized the connection between the user and the tool. How the camera settles into your grip, how naturally the controls fall under your fingers. The Z73 is an ergonomic masterpiece. It feels perfectly balanced, confidently solid, and genuinely comfortable even throughout the longest shooting days. The control layout is intuitive, never overwhelming. Every design choice seems to reflect a clear understanding. This camera was built for creators who push boundaries and demand performance. A crucial element that serious creators deeply value is absolute reliability, because the last thing you need is a technical surprise at a critical moment. The Z73 boasts robust battery life, an incredibly durable construction, strong weather sealing, dependable connectivity, and a menu system that is clear and purposeful. Whether you're operating in driving rain, freezing snow, desert heat, or the unpredictable climate of a bustling urban center, this camera is built to perform. But moving beyond mere specifications, let's talk about the experience. Specs are cold numbers, but the experience is raw emotion. When you pick up the Nikon Z73, you immediately feel capable, prepared, and like your artistic vision is truly being respected. The camera doesn't fight your intentions. It consistently elevates them. That feeling is something no simple spec sheet can ever truly convey. Let's take a moment to appreciate the genius of the Z-mount ecosystem, because a camera is ultimately defined by the quality of the glass paired with it. And Nikon Z lenses are, simply put, extraordinary. From the breathtaking scope of ultra-wide perspectives to the creamy isolation of fast portrait lenses, and from immensely versatile zooms to specialist primes, the optical performance across the entire Z lineup is world-class. Sharpness, color fidelity, flare resistance, and beautiful bokeh, they have been obsessively engineered, and when paired with the Z73, they unlock the full, stunning potential of that high-resolution sensor. A quality that hybrid creators especially cherish is versatility. Most of us don't fit neatly into one category today. You might be shooting a fine art photo series one day, filming a corporate commercial the next, vlogging a spontaneous road trip over the weekend, and capturing precious family moments in between. The Nikon Z73 is custom built for that dynamic, hybrid lifestyle. It's not a single-purpose specialist. It's a true creative chameleon, adapting seamlessly to whatever you need, whenever you need it. But let's look even deeper. What truly makes the Z73 exceptional is the way it inspires. It actively encourages you to explore your environment, to experiment with new techniques, to capture subjects you might have previously ignored, to try angles you hadn't considered, and to notice the small details, colors, shapes, and emotions that suddenly feel profoundly worth preserving. That is a definitive hallmark of a truly great camera. It changes the way you see and interact with the world around you. If you are a content creator striving to build a recognizable brand, this camera will give your work a polished, distinctive aesthetic that cuts through the noise. If you are a filmmaker with ambitious dreams, this camera provides the tools to powerfully elevate your visual storytelling. If you are a photographer demanding the ultimate resolution, this camera delivers clarity that feels almost unbelievable. And if you are simply someone who derives joy from creating beautiful things, the Z73 becomes your trusted gateway to a brand new level of creative expression. Now, consider your overall workflow. Think about the countless hours dedicated to editing, file management, exporting, and final delivery. The Z73 is designed to dramatically simplify that process. Its files are inherently dependable, immensely flexible, and remarkably clean. You aren't constantly battling frustrating color shifts, unstable exposures, or inconsistent sharpness. Instead, you are working with source material that looks phenomenal straight out of the camera and achieves true brilliance when polished. That commitment to quality saves you time, reduces stress, and ultimately fuels more creativity. There is also a profound sense of future-proofing with the Z73. You are not just purchasing a camera for today's shoot. You are making an investment in your creative output for the next 5 or even 10 years. The robust features, the cutting-edge sensor, the advanced video capabilities, and the continually expanding Z-Lens ecosystem are all designed to grow with your skills, not impose limitations on them. That enduring value is a rare and precious asset. Now, I invite you to take a brief moment, unless you happen to be driving, and simply envision your next passion project. Imagine the stunning stills you want to take, the compelling videos you need to film, and the unforgettable stories you are yearning to share. Now, imagine having a singular tool that brings all of that to life with more breathtaking beauty, greater unwavering reliability, and more raw power than anything you've ever held before. That is the essence of the asterisk Nikon Z73. This camera transcends passing trends, ignores fleeting hype, and minimizes reliance on specs listed on a simple PDF. It is defined by what allows you to asterisk feel, what it empowers you to see, and the caliber of creative work it enables you to produce. Whether you identify as a passion enthusiast or a seasoned working professional, the Z73 doesn't just meet expectations. It quietly, confidently, and brilliantly surpasses them. So, if your search is for a camera that can capture truly breathtaking stills, deliver pristine cinematic video, feel perfectly balanced in your hand, remain absolutely reliable in the harshest environments, profoundly reward your creativity, and serve as an unwavering partner on every single step of your artistic journey, then the Nikon Z73 isn't just a camera worth considering. It is a camera worth fully experiencing. And always remember, great cameras do not spontaneously create great stories on their own. You do, but having the right, truly exceptional tool in your hands can unlock something genuinely remarkable within you. The Z73 might very well be that tool. If you have been searching for the one camera that elevates your unique vision, inspires you in all the right ways, and becomes a vital partner in your creative life, then perhaps your search triumphantly ends here. With that said, thanks for watching, and until next time.